高提示，提升你的球技与品味。
Hello, my name is JD.Kim. I'm the US PGA Class A teaching professional working in the Guangzhou, China. So we're talking about the putting routine today, and they have almost the three things in your routines. And most people do the three-pit. It's not because of your techniques. They usually misjudge the distance and they don't think about the distance too much. They always focus on the line. And when you do putting, usually in China they have a caddy. Caddy decide your line, but I don't, because the how to break depends on my speed. So if I hit it hard, it's going to be less break. If I hit it weak, it's going to break more. So my speed is very important, and most people do three putt because the putting is too short or too far. So when you do putting, you must think about the distance control first. And when you set up, don't worry about it. Your line, it will be okay. So the three things you must include your putting routine. The first, I choose the line. So right now I have a little bit left to right break. So I choose the line. Okay, I'm gonna aim the one hole to the left, a little bit left. So I decide. So after that, when you do practice stroke, so some people do 2 or 3 putting stroke, but when I do the putting stroke, I only thinking about the speed, how far, how much the power. So this is about 5 yards. Then I'm just gonna think about, okay, the 5 yard, a little bit downhill, the distance. So I practice my stroke. I only think about the distance. So if I have a 15 yard or a little bit farther, my putting stroke gonna be like this. I thinking about my speed, so gonna be a little bit bigger and fast. So 2 or 3 putting stroke is okay, but when you do putting stroke, you must think about the speed, the distance. And the last one, when I set up, I already got the line on it. So I set up on the line. I trust the line, nothing else. I check my aim, but when I hit it, I don't think about my technique or anything. I only focus on my distance, because my lie, break, everything is all set. So set up, and I only think about the distance and hit it. And the three things: decide your line, and when you have a practice stroke, think about the speed. When you set up, do not worry about the line. Do not worry about your technique. Technique you're supposed to practice at the practice screen or with your coach. When you set up, you're only thinking about the distance. Try to stop the ball near the hole. If you do that, you're gonna have a more 2-stroke or the 1-stroke. So most amateurs do too many 3-putt because they misjudge the distance or don't think about your distance too much. So thank you for your time. My name is JD.Kim.